friends! So I am back making videos again. I always have such excuses on why I don't film. Usually has one common excuse, which is working. Working full-time is really hard trying to film videos, but I really miss it. I always say that every time I come back from like months of me not filming. I'm like, oh, I really miss it. And then I film a bunch of videos and then I go away for a little bit. So let's see if I can be consistent this time. But hello. So I decided in this video I would give you guys kind of an update on what I've been working on, because it's been a few months. I believe it's been about 4 or 5 months since my last video I uploaded. And I also wanted to share with you guys what I got at DFW Fiber Fest, because I did go to DFW Fiber Fest. I know I didn't make any videos or anything saying that I was going, but I did end up going and I did end up getting some yarn. So I want to share that with you guys also. And then a huge shout out to Joy. She is one of my subscribers here and I got to meet her. It was amazing. She was so sweet. I was so excited to meet her. So thank you so much for coming up to me, Joy. I was so excited to meet you, and just thank you for talking with me and taking a picture with me. I was so excited to meet you. It was absolutely awesome. She is so sweet and she was just so joyful, and I just love talking with her. So thank you so much, Joy. But let me show you guys what I got. So let's start with, I don't know why, but this year at Fiber Fest, I had a really hard time finding stuff. And I really didn't get that much compared to what I normally get. So I don't know what was going on with me this year. It was a struggle. I did not buy a bag because they're actually selling the same bags that they had last year, and my mom and my sister who came with me, we all went together for a girls trip. We just took our old bags from, I think it was the first year we went, which was 2022 bags. So this is what we took with us. So we just filled these up and used them as our reusable bags to carry our yarn around in. So let's see, let me talk about the first yarn that I did buy. So Fangirl Fibers was there along with, I believe there was 2 other people she was with, and they all shared a booth together. And so I had to go into that one because I follow Fangirl Fibers and I've seen her yarn, I've seen her collections, and super pretty and gorgeous. And I saw this yarn. Now you guys are going to notice a little bit of a theme with me this year. I am trying to buy more classic yarn, more neutrals, more colors that won't go out of style. I just noticed that I was buying a lot of vibrant colors, which nothing wrong with vibrant colors. I just noticed I was buying a lot of them, and I wanted to make things for fall and winter, and a lot of my colors I just felt were screamed spring and summer. So you're gonna notice kind of more neutral colors, but still colors. So this is what I got from the Fangirl Fibers booth, and this is from the Bridgerton collection, and I got 3 of these. And so this is kind of a neutral pink, I would say, and I just think it's super pretty and gorgeous, and I just love it. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen Bridgerton before. I know that's like there's a cult following of it on Netflix and everybody loves the show, and I think people like the books too. I've heard people prefer the show over the books, which is interesting because that normally is not the case, but I've never watched or anything, so I did not buy it for the collection, like the actual collection. I bought it purely for the color, and I just think this is such a gorgeous neutrally pink that I think would be a really pretty sweater. And I kind of learned that to get like a long sleeve quarter length sweater, I need about 3 skeins of sock yarn, and these each have 437 yards, so this will be plenty for me to be able to make at least a quarter length little sweater, shirt, or even a t-shirt if I decide that instead. But I just thought it was super pretty, and I just gravitated toward it, and I wanted to make sure I bought something from her booth just because, like I said, I follow her on Instagram, so I was really curious, and I've never been to one of her booths before, and it was really cute. Okay, and then I think this is the next thing I bought. I can't remember, and I bought this for a pattern, and I can't remember what the pattern's called. So I guess whenever I make it, I'll share with the pattern then. So this is by a chick that knits, and this is in the shade Mist, and it is a merino cotton, which is really unique. I've never seen this base before with hand dyers, so I was really intrigued by that. This is 50% superwash merino wool and then 50% cotton. So, and I never buy this color either. Like I said, a little neutral type colors, maybe neutral, muted neutrals. Muted and neutral colors, maybe is what I should say. And so I'm not the biggest fan of purple, but I think this is actually a really, really pretty dusty purple that I think I could get on board with. And like I said, I already have a pattern that I think will be perfect for this, because actually she had it on display there and it was in gray, but they didn't have enough of the gray, or I probably would have bought the gray, so this was kind of the next color. And so I really do like it. I think it's going to be very, very pretty, and I'm hoping to start that somewhat soon since I already have like a pattern planned out for it. And then this one, I'm going back and forth on this one. I feel like I made a bad decision, but I also like it. I don't know. So this is by Jim's Luxe Fibers, which you guys are probably going to recognize because I've bought their yarn before. I actually am using it for my sideways sweater right now. So this is in the shade, this is their Luxe Sock base, and this is in the shade First Offering. So this is what it looks like. So it's kind of is a creamy white base with black speckles. So it is super pretty. I really, really do like it. It's just not what I normally gravitate towards. I was going to get like this really, really pretty brown fade kit from them, but I was kind of worried that I was going to not like it whenever I got home, because I'm not a huge brown person and I typically don't buy a ton of neutrals. You'll see in a minute, I'll actually show you like a true neutral that I did buy and I do love. So I was a little bit worried of buying like a whole other kit that is all neutrals, and so I still want to keep a little bit of like fun to it. So this is cream and white, kind of like cookies and cream, I guess you could say, ice cream. So I can envision it, but I'm just like having a hard time. I don't know. I love it, but yeah, like part of me is just like, oh, did I make a good choice? I don't know. I was really doubting myself this year too, which is not very normal for me. Usually I'm pretty impulsive with yarn, so I don't know why this time I was a little bit with this one. I was a little bit hesitant. It's gorgeous yarn. It's not the yarn's fault. It's just me doubting myself. So I don't know, but that's what I got. And then I only went to one other booth. So, like I said, did not go to a ton of, we walked into a ton of booths, but really just did not buy a lot. So this one actually came with its own bag, and this is Utu Yarn. I think that's how you say it. And this one, I saw this yarn across the room, and I had to have it. So I got two of the mohair, and this I just thought was absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why, the color to me is just like beautiful. I love the color. I don't know what this is called, and the lady kept saying the name and I still don't know what it's called. It just says it's lace. So it's mohair and silk, and it's not kid, that's not it. So I don't know what it's called, but it's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mohair. I absolutely love it. And then I saw this in front of it, and this was just also super, super pretty. And I was looking for a DK weight, and I couldn't find, I think I did find this colorway in the DK weight, but I just did not like it as much as I like the fingering weight. So I bought the fingering weight. Do I have a plan for this? No, but I would love to make a sweater vest because I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully I can make a sweater vest. I can find a pattern that takes mohair and fingering weight for a very, very lightweight sweater vest. That would make me very happy. So, but these I was really like, this is the true neutral that I bought at Fiber Fest, even though that was like my goal was to buy a lot of neutrals. So that is what I got at Fiber Fest. Like I said, not a ton of yarn, but enough to make me go, oh, I'm ready for fall, and I'm super, super happy with what I got. So since it's been a couple of months since I filmed a video, obviously I have some projects and some progress on my projects. So I guess we'll start with the crochet one. My one crochet I've been working on, which is my dog, well, the family dog, Lily, her blanket, which I don't know if you can see her back there, her looking at the wall because she's upset. So I actually worked on this a little bit, and then I worked on it some yesterday actually. So this is where I was at. So I've gotten a few rows in, and this is what it looks like. I just don't know how I feel about the color. This is the Hobby Lobby hand-dyed yarn that they don't even make anymore. I actually just went into a Hobby Lobby after Fiber Fest. We ended up going to a Hobby Lobby, and I have to say it's been months since I've been in a Hobby Lobby. I mean, I would almost maybe bet it's been almost a year since I've been in a Hobby Lobby. And the way that it has transformed just amazed me, because literally they're selling home stuff now, which is just bizarre to me that they have bedding. I don't know. And their yarn selection has definitely shrunk. You can tell that knitting and crocheting is kind of going back to what it was before COVID, where there's not as many people raving about it. There's still a lot of people raving about it, but not as many. I think some people just kind of don't do it as much anymore. Or they've just kind of gone away from Hobby Lobby yarn and maybe Michael's and Joann's and maybe going more towards the specialty yarns. But yeah, so they don't even sell this yarn anymore. And I have this much of my 2 skeins, and then I have 2 more hanks. So it's not going to be a huge blanket at all, but this is what it looks like. I am working on it a little bit more just because it's been kind of nice to do something different. And hopefully Lily likes it. Whenever I am done with it, she will, because she's a dog. And she'll just think it's perfect because it's for her. Then, let's see, what do I want to talk about next? I guess I'll talk about my sock. So I did start this sock right here, and I finished one of them, and I still have to do, I'm working on the other one right now, but is this cute little spring summer sock. You can see why I'm trying to finish it up, because it is end of September, and I really, really want to make a pair of fallish spooky socks, I guess you could say. I have some yarn, and it's kind of dark and like kind of gives me Haunted Mansion vibes, and so I kind of want to make those. So I'm trying to finish these up before October, so I have a little over a week. But these are just kind of cute summery spring socks, and I'm actually on I'm almost done with the foot, and then I'll start the gusset. So I don't have I'm not even halfway on it, but I'm getting there, so I am excited about that at least. So there is that. I'm hoping, like I said, to finish up this week so then I can start my next sock, and then I'm just, at least then I can say that I finished at least 1 pair of socks this year, because this is the only pair I have started. And I have a ton of sock yarn, so I'm slowly going through that stash though. So there's that. That's what I've been mainly working on lately. Then the sweater. Oh, this is kind of discouraging. So I think in one of my past videos, I can't remember what I've exactly talked about in my past videos, but I did start the sideways sweater, and I have finished the front or back, whatever you want to call it, because they're made the exact same way. So there's that. And then I'm almost done with the opposite, so front or back, whatever. So I'm almost done with that, and then I have these sleeves to go, and it's just taking a very long time. I don't know why this sweater is taking me, it feels like 2 centuries in a day, because, I mean, it's partly my fault because I haven't been working on it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of tedious. I do love that you do change colors every row. If you didn't change colors every row, this would probably be one of the most boring sweaters I've ever made, but since you do change colors every row, every other row, it does, like, you can kind of get a rhythm, and it's kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. But I really, really do need to work on this. I mean, it's super cute. I have messed up on it a couple times where, like, I don't know what I did a couple times on both sides, where, like, I dropped my yarn, and so, like, I skipped a stitch, and I don't know. Whenever I'm done with it, I'll probably show you in more detail, but I don't know how I did that, but I did. And it's a couple different places on here, but you know, nobody's perfect. And I'm still working on my first skein. So I have to say, like, this is not taking very much yarn. I do have my next, like, caked up already for me. I think whenever I finish up the front back of that piece I'm working on right now, I'll probably use the new skeins for the sleeves. But yeah, so I do have that, and I haven't been completely, like, super productive on that because I started another cardigan. So let me kind of set the stage for you for a second. Since I have been working so much, it has been kicking my butt. I started this year out as a part-timer. I only worked the most 34 to 38 hours a week. So I had a lot of extra time. Most days I didn't go in until about 12, and I worked till 6 on most days. So I had a lot of extra time, and then come around end of April, May, I moved to full-time. So I started working either 7 to 4 or 9 to 6. And so I've been working that since end of April, beginning of May, and it's just been kind of wearing on me. Just things that have been going on at my job, being short-staffed, things like that. It's just kind of made it very, like, hard on me, and I just don't really enjoy it. So I kind of felt like work was kind of sucking the life out of me, which I think some people can relate to a point. And so I needed to, like, put joy back into my life and back into my week. And so my mom had the idea of every Friday I wanted to watch a seasonal movie. So right now I've been watching, like, fall movies, Halloween type movies, because we are in September, about to go into October. I drink a fancy drink, which to me are the poppy sodas, the healthy sodas, in a wine glass, and I work on a special project for that time. So anytime I watch like a seasonal type movie, I work on this project, and it just kind of makes it where I look forward to it, and it gives me something I can't wait to work on. So with that being said, I've been working on, I believe it's the Petite Knit, or is it Petite Knitter? I can't remember. It's the Ava cardigan, and it looks like this. So I got my yarn from Sorella, and it's this DK weight yarn, and it's just this really, really cute cardigan that I'm working on. And that's what it looks like right now. So I'm increasing for the sleeves, and it's just a super cute. I love the color. The color is gorgeous in my mind. I even have special buttons for it and everything. And I've been using my little cat stitch markers that I love so much. They're so cute. And so I've just been working on this every Friday night, sometimes even on Saturdays, just depends on what I'm doing, but it's just been something for me to look forward to, and it's definitely helped my weeks go by a little bit better, and because I have something to look forward to. So I've been loving that, and I've been using my Sorella bag that I got a couple months ago, and it says, if you have a project and a library, you have everything you need. So I just love that because I also love to read, so it's like the perfect bag for me. So that's everything I've been working on lately. I don't have any finished projects or anything. Like I said, it's been kind of like this with knitting and crocheting per usual. I think that's just kind of with every knitter and crocheter. You have your moments where you work a ton on projects, and then you have your slower moments. I think definitely with it being fall and winter coming up, I'll definitely have more knitting and crochet moments because I tend to knit and crochet a lot more in the fall and winter compared to spring and summer. So I am super excited. But yeah, so I just wanted to pop on here, give you guys a little update on what I'm working on, and then also share with you guys what I got at DFW Fiber Fest. And if you guys happen to go to DFW Fiber Fest, definitely know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below, what did you end up buying? And do you have plans for your yarn, or did you just buy it because it was beautiful and pretty and you just loved it? I definitely know that feeling. As you can see, there was definitely 2 different sets of yarn that I just bought because I thought it was very, very pretty. Let me know down in the comments below, and also let me know what you're working on right now. Are you starting your fall and winter projects, or are you wrapping up summer as quickly as possible? Let me know. I would love to read your comments and interact with you guys. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!